Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you want to go into a commercial cupcake business, this video is surely for you. I got all this cake from 100 grams of butter. This cake is so dense, very yummy and lovely that your customer is going to like so much. So let's get into the main video. So I'm going to be showing you how to get all those from 100 grams of flour. Here are all the ingredients we are going to be using. I have 350 grams of flour, 250 grams of sugar, 100 grams of butter, half tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon vanilla flavor, then 5 eggs, 1/3 cups of vegetable oil, then salt, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So here are all the ingredients. I'm going to be adding 100 grams of milk later. I forgot to add it to all this list. So we are going to be separating the egg yolk from the egg whites. So firstly, I'm going to add in the butter. So we are using butter and vegetable oil for this recipe. Butter gives cake a dense but rich texture. When you cream butter with sugar, it traps air. The air expands during baking, give the cake a fluffy texture. Oil make cake soft and moist. Oil does not have a strong flavor, but butter has a very strong flavor. Oil keep cake fresh longer than butter. So you see, adding these both together, you tend to have the best, lovely, fluffy and moist cake. So I add in the butter, vegetable oil and sugar. So I'm going to cream that until they are double in size and the color change. Like you see how the butter is coming up. I'll add in the 1 teaspoon vanilla flavor. You can as well do this and decorate as your normal cake, even though you are not using it as cupcake. This cake rise so much. So here I've already separated my egg from the yolk, the egg whites from the yolk. So the next thing to do is for me to whip the egg whites until stiff peak. So I'll add in the 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Like I explained earlier, this cake is so soft. Adding butter and oil together for your cake is very lovely and nice. So you can see it's coming together. This also make your cake very dense and moist too. So we have achieved the stiff peak. You can see it's not coming down. You see, it's not coming out of the bowl. So here I'll add in the egg yolk to the butter mixture. So I'll mix them together very well. So here I'll add my baking powder to the flour, mix it to incorporate before adding it to the wet ingredients. So I add in the first batch of flour because I'm going to be adding it in 2 batch. I'm supposed to be adding my milk at this time, but I actually forget to add the milk. So I'll add in the second batch. So after mixing everything together, I'll add in the egg whites. Like I said, here I've not still remembered that I did not add my milk until I'm done mixing the egg whites. So here is me adding the milk, 100 grams of milk. So I'm going to be leaving all the ingredients and their measurements in my description box. So I'll scrape around my pan and mix everything together to incorporate. Please actually add your milk before your egg white. Your egg white is supposed to be the last thing to add into this cake. So and here we are, you can see how lush it is. So I'll be lining my pan with the cupcake paper. So I'll be using this ice cream scoop to scoop it one after the other. Your butter should be half, don't fool it like my place. Your butter should be half of the cupcake paper so that when it rises or when it's baking, it will not be overfilled to the brim. So I'll continue to do that until I'm done. This batter gave me 21 pieces of cupcakes. You can see this is 21 pieces of cupcake. Actually the first pan is too full. At least we would have been able to get 23 or 24 out of it if I take it well. So after like 20 minutes, our cupcake is out of the oven and you can see how soft and moist this cake is. We got 21 from this recipe. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you all in my next one.